While your girl is out today, we going thrifting, baby, and I'm taking y'all with me. Hey Boo Thangs, it's Octavia J. Welcome back to my channel, and happy new year. But don't tell nobody, today is Sunday, December the 29th. But yeah, it's not quite the new year yet, but of course when you guys see this, it will be January 2025. I just left the nail salon, getting my mani and my pedi. I just got bubble bath on both my hands and my feet, and because I am going on a no buy, like no spend January, I wanted to make sure I get my nails done and in a neutral color, so when it grows out, you know, it's really not bothersome. And I told her to cut them down as short as she could, and I already told her that I wouldn't be back until February. And so I have a few things to do, but I need to go home because I've had coffee and I need to use the washroom. But I have to go pick my son up. He's been gone all weekend at a sleepover, and I have Christmas gifts to drop off as well. So yeah, I'm killing a few birds with one stone. I have to take back this hideous top that I ordered from H&M back. It's a faux leather fringe top. I had a shirt like that some years ago, baby, and it ate down, honey. It did, but of course I probably grew out of it. And when I saw that on the site that just dropped for their like newest collection, I thought it was gonna be good. It was hideous, and child, that the fringe was all bunched up, and I just been having a problem with getting fringe pieces shipped. They always come in horrible conditions. And what else? I had a reward that was expiring in January with DSW, and I haven't really seen anything on the DSW site that I really wanted, so I just bought another cute pair of Crocs because we love a Croc over here. So I need to go and pick that up. But yeah, the reason why I'm starting off the vlog is because my newest obsession, you guys, is thrifting. I have been binge watching everybody's thrifting videos, and I'm going thrifting today. I need to get it out of my system because I'm going on a no buy. So while your girl is out today, we going thrifting, baby, and I'm taking y'all with me. All right, so just walking into the Goodwill, I'd never been in there before, so I really didn't know where to start. But then my eyes fell on the purses straight ahead, so I walked over there just to kind of see what was what, and nothing really stood out to me. There was this one purse, I didn't know if it was like a faux suede or not, which was this one. I'm obsessed with fringe right now, but after looking at the bag, and it didn't have like any labels or anything on it, and then I ended up taking it off the hook, which you see it was only $3.99. There was some discoloration on it, and so I passed up on that one. And so yeah, I just continued to look over just to see what was what, hoping that I didn't miss anything, and I didn't. So this is just me over by the bags. As I started going up and down the aisles, the shoes were kind of like overhead, and my eyes fell on these Vince Camutos. I am a big fan of Vince Camuto shoes. As you can see, that these were never worn, or maybe just worn once. I did ended up trying them on because they were my size, but to be perfectly honest, I'm just not into booties like this anymore, so I did pass these up, but they were really, really nice. One of the items that I wanted to look for was some sweaters. I am over in the women's section, and the sleeves on this sweater was just, I was like, what is this? So nice. But there was no label on the inside, so I couldn't get the composition of the make of the sweater, and I didn't know what size it was either. But if you can see, I don't know if that was like pet hair, but that turned me off, so I left it. As you can see, they had some Zara in the store, and that faux leather jacket was my style and my size, but it was just a little bit too worn, and so I left that one. Also in the women's section where all the coats were, which were kind of like color coded, I ran into this Tommy Hilfiger raincoat in very good condition and in my size. It was very nostalgic. Everything about it just took me back to my college days, so I held on to it so nobody else can get it, because I was thinking, yeah, I want this. Love this faux leather jacket from Akira, brand new with tags on it, but I'm not a Bottega green kind of girl, so I did leave it. Then I went over to where the jeans were and the pants, and all over the store they just have shoes like overhead on top of the racks, and there were 2 pair of 9 West heels with that pony hair that was really nice, but they were not in my size. And then here I am before I decided to check out, trying on that Tommy Hilfiger raincoat, and she was a good one. She was a good one. Hey guys. Hey Boo Thangs. It is 7:38. I decided to go ahead and leave the job because I didn't feel like staying till 8 o'clock. I'm over it and ain't nothing going on. So today is Monday. It's the next day, and I am on my way to another thrift store because I told y'all I'm obsessed. And so I was looking on the Google to see, what time the thrift stores close, and the Goodwills close at 7. So I would never make it there, but there's a thrift store by my house that I forgot about because I have donated there before. They're open until 9, and there's some reviews on there that's saying that Mondays are 50% off. So we're on our way to the other thrift store. I had to come out anyway because I made my last orders at Target so that we're straight for the month. So I got everything that we needed. Here's my bag. Oh, love it. Love it. Let me see. If I can remember how to get around that way. We'll see. Anyway, I'm intrigued. Hopefully the store is not tore up too bad. And at the same time, hopefully everybody has been there, done that, and no one's really left in the store, because I can't stand shopping somewhere where it's just super crowded and people are on top of each other. Nobody wants to move because they're hoping that you're not looking at what they're looking at. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of situation. So yeah, we're just gonna go in, see what we can see, find what we can find. And I feel like somewhere, let me turn, because I think I remember turning up in here. This is the way around the front. Maybe if I've been there once, I can get there with my eyes closed. Yeah, ain't no getting lost nowhere. I don't have my mic, so hopefully you guys will be able to hear me. But let's go inside. New Year's Eve. They close at 4 tomorrow. Okay, good. This one is a 1X. This is cute. They want $20 for it though. That's nice. I can see what they're saying about prices are like retail. But if it's 50% off, then that means it's $10. That's cute though. This is nice. It feels heavy too. This one is $30. Women within size 3X. Okay, that's nice though. Has a hood. I ran right to the coats. This is an Eddie Bauer. $25. It's a petite XL, and it has a hood. Okay, we are by the shoes, and I don't think I would ever buy any shoes. I can't say unless they're new, but we're just looking. $849. I don't know what brand that is. Then they have handbags over here. I think the lining is out of that one. That's funny. So many caps. Condition though. Nope. Let's see if we can get a tie. Their ties are $3.99. $6.99. It's Versace. No wonder. Let's get that one. I like paisley. This one is $4.99. That one is nice though. Ooh, what's this? This one is $2.99. Sweet. Okay, we're in jeans, George Slim Straight, Moschino, Wrangler. If anything, I'd rather get a men's jean. What type of Levi's are these? basics. I'm not really looking for blazers either. I'd rather sweaters than anything. This is nice though, made in China for $4.49. I don't want to spend too much time on the side where I'm not going to really shop, but it's good to know, good to see. I haven't hit the sweaters yet. $12.99. Okay, let's look at the button-ups really quickly and see what they got. Gap, Old Navy. I want shirts like the one I bought yesterday because I did wash it, and it's one of those wrinkle-free tops, so like they never really need ironing and they keep their structure. Look at this one from Marshall Fields. Can y'all see that? This one from Marshall Fields, $9.29, but nope. That's the only, this one is a Chaps Ralph Lauren. Isn't Chaps Ralph Lauren? Hugo Boss. Oh, look at this one from Express. It's corduroy. Okay, what about these sweaters? These are mainly like pullover types. But this is giving like grandpa sweater. I can do that. $9.79, but that's not in good condition. I'm not a like pullover sweaters and not cardigan style. So no. Got a lot of Express in here. I don't think we're gonna find any sweaters in the men's section. Morona is from whose store? That has like 10% wool in it. So it's an extra large, $6.79. I'm not mad at it, but I don't know. I would have to try it on. It's 60% cotton, 30% nylon, 10% wool. If it's half off, and I mean it's $3, I will get it. Because this will look good with jeans, of course. Let me ask them, because if it's 50% off, I'll get it. Y'all don't see these Timberlands. Look at these. They a little bit scuffed or whatever in the back, but the style of these are sickening. These are a size 7, so clearly not my size, but if they were, it's just the style. Look at these. This style is sickening. So much so that I'm gonna go checking the eBays and the Poshmarks because I need these in my life. I need these. They're $21.99. The style is sickening. Somebody got some Louis tees in there. Okay. That's kind of cute. If it was all pearl, I could probably dig it. It's the fur. Is that real Burberry? I don't know. I see something that looks like Louis Vuitton, but it's the fur. I see some Coach back there. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's the fur. Ugh. Nice. What's up, Boo Thangs? I am back. Today is New Year's Eve, and so even though you guys are going to see this after the New Year, Happy New Year. So I've been thrifting for 3 days straight. That wasn't my plan, but I just could not stop. Something in me just would not allow me to. So I have a haul of everything that I bought over the past 3 days. I went to the Goodwill on Sunday, and I spent more than I expected to spend, but I'm not mad at what I brought home. And then these past couple days, there is a unique thrift by my house, and I found out that they stay open pretty late. They stay open until 9. I think they're closing today at 4 because it's New Year's Eve, but normally they're open until 9 when the Goodwill closes at 7. And because I work really late and sometimes I don't get off until 7 or 8, there was no way for me to go back to the Goodwill. And so I went to the Unique Thrift instead. And I didn't get a chance to like ask or anything like that. So I don't know if there's like certain days where you get different deals at the Goodwill, but at the Unique Thrift on Mondays is 50% off. And then today I went and found out that yellow tags are also discounted. So there are senior discounts, veteran discounts. If you donate, I think you get like 20% off. And so yesterday when I was there and I put my telephone number in so that I would be able to get the 50% off, I got an email that expired in 14 days. So we don't leave rewards and none of that unspent. We're going to spend those. But I got a email that said if I spent $10, I got $3 off. And that's how come I went back today, because I kind of thought that I wasn't going to go back. But once I looked at everything that I had, I said, well, yeah, I can go back one more time just to see if I can, find like some men's jeans that I can turn into jorts or something like that. But I wasn't able to, so I ended up getting something else. But overall, like, thrifting is really a thing. It's really a thing, and I'm really going to be like thrifting, like for real, because I'm here for it. Now, are some of the prices like a little ridiculous? But in 2024, like, is it really? But, especially for a person like me, like I shop, you know, promos and stuff like that. So I'm rarely paying full price for anything anyway. So to see some of those prices is like, well, if I put a $10 more on this, I can get this brand spanking new, somewhere. And it's so crazy because I haven't thrifted. Well, I haven't been inside of a thrift store in probably 30 years. Like, no joke. Because I can remember the one and only time I felt like I've been in a thrift store was with my mom. And I remember that vividly because she had this real long Cadillac, right? Back in that day, the cars were like stupid long. You turn the corner, the car is still coming. And we went to this unique thrift. And I remember it's on Diversity. That store is now, I believe, like a Dollar Tree. And I remember it so vividly because when we came out the store, my mom couldn't find her keys. And so she must have like dropped them or something and didn't, realize she dropped them somewhere. But somebody found those keys and they matched them up to her car and they stole the car. And because of that incident, that's how come I can remember vividly that one time I was in the thrift store with her. So yeah, it's been about 30 years since I've thrifted, and baby, I'm here for it. So let me just explain what I was looking for while thrifting. Mainly outerwear, whether that be men's or women's, men's sweaters, men's button up, ties, and I I was gonna look in women's. I kind of knew that women's wasn't gonna really like do anything for me, and that's how come I was so heavy like on the men's side. And so today and yesterday, I mean, yesterday I did look at some of the women's, but today I didn't go in women's at all. I found what I wanted with that threshold that I needed to spend, and I got out of Dodge. And so at the Goodwill, in the women's section, I saw this Tommy Hilfiger raincoat in excellent condition. I have washed it. The hardware on there is really, really nice. The pull tab on here is really, really nice. When you open it, it's a medium. Look at that. Then it has this like lapel back here that gives that trench coat look. It's very tailored. And that's what I like about this as opposed to my other raincoats, because I did have on a raincoat today and it's a looser feel, right? But this one's very tailored. And then you have this piece back here where you can like tie it up and cinch it just a little bit more just to take in that waist. It's really, really nice. I did spend $15 on this, which I thought was a lot for thrifting, but I've looked it up. So resellers are selling it for like $48 and up. I've seen it, I think, on Poshmark. Is it eBay or Etsy? One of the two. I've seen like $48. I've seen $50. This is packable. This one doesn't come with the pouch, but someone is selling it with the pouch. And so on the resale market is going for $48 and above. And so when you compare what I paid for it, I got a good price for it. And I was wondering, like, is this really vintage Tommy Hilfiger, or is this like kind of new on the scene Tommy Hilfiger? But the descriptions that's been given says that it's vintage. This is a nostalgic buy for me, strictly nostalgic, and I just had to have it. I could not walk out the store with it, and it looks so good on. My freshman and sophomore year of college, like 2021, 2022, like Carson Perry Scott was the department store to shop. Baby, it was all things Tommy Hilfiger, Polo Ralph Lauren, DKNY. I didn't have, and I still don't have an apple bottom body, but it was, that era doing apple bottoms, baby fat. I had all of that stuff, and this was just, it was nostalgic, and I just could not leave it. I was telling my daughter about it, and I found a pair of shoes that I'll pop up that I had back in the day with this same yellow, and I was just like, oh, I'm taking that. I'm taking it. And I'm talking about in superb condition. The only thing that is kind of weathering away is the labeling here. But other than that, it's an absolute superb condition, and I've already washed it. Next, I went over to the men's section and found a nice button up. And what I'm looking for in the men's button up is a wrinkle free shirt. And so I found this one with all of this dope detailing. It's pinstripe. You have this applique and all of this detailing in the back. Look at that different piping and striping down the back in the middle. I've already washed this and hung it up. I have not ironed it or anything. And just look how well it looks. Look at the front. So nice. I did get this one in it. Well, this is the only one. It's an XXL, and it's giving me the oversized fit that I was looking for. I don't know. The brand is called Red Level 9 1763. I mean, I think this shirt was $6.99, and so I did get it for a really good price. And it has that round hemming, and that's the one thing that I also look for in button-ups is a round hem because that's a little bit more flattering. Leans slightly feminine if you want to wear oversized button-ups like this, or just a button-up in itself, especially from the men's department. And so I snagged this one, really, really like it because I can do a lot with it when I want to wear, a shirt like this. I got on my joggers and I want to throw on this shirt on top just for an extra layering piece. It's going to do what it needs to do. The third piece that I got from the Goodwill was a tie. So I'm rarely on Instagram, but when I'm on Instagram, I'm on there for hours and I'm looking at all of the things. And so there's this young lady on there. She dresses very androgynous. And if you are someone who is a fan of Prince, then obviously you like androgyny. So she dresses androgynous and she wears ties all the time. And so on one of her reels, she showed how she, ties the tie to wear it very eclectically like she does. And I fell in love with that. I absolutely fell in love with that. And so while I was in the Goodwill, I did find this tie that has some neutral colors in it. That green, I'm obsessed with green. Y'all know that's my favorite color. This one is a Bill Blast. Let me see. This one is a Bill Blast Black Label. I think it was $2.99, and it is, I don't know if you guys can see that, but ties mainly for the most part are 100% silk. So this one is 100% silk. And so let me just show you guys because I'm a visual learner. So I pretty much know how to do that little situation. So I'm just folding it over and I'm stopping like right here, right before the label. And then you kind of fold it down again, but you don't take it all the way down. Let me see. And okay, you bring it up like that. And then somewhere in here, you start to like fold it. I don't know if I'm doing it just a little bit too tight. I'm not sure. I have to look at it again. But let me see if I can get this right. This looks, I don't know. This looks just a little bit sloppy. I'll have to practice more, but this is the gist of it. Let me just kind of tuck this behind there. So this is kind of like the gist of it. And then you will put like a necklace of some sort here, and then you can wear it up here this way, a little bit down lower. I am obsessed. I'm obsessed. I cannot wait to put an outfit together and wear this because it's too good. It's too good. All right, so that's everything that I got from the Goodwill. And then yesterday and today I went to the Unique Thrift, and this was one of my finds, which is this men's, let me show you guys, this men's cardigan sweater. It is a Walmart brand sweater. I was in the store and I'm like, Morona, like, where's Morona? Like, I know that name. Where's that from? When I came home, I looked it up. It's a Walmart brand. And let me tell you, that doesn't even matter to me. The price on it, I think, was like $6.79 because it was Monday. It was 50% off. So I got this for like $3 and some change. This was the only sweater that I saw in my size that was in really good condition that I liked. I went over to the women's section and there was this Free People, real fluffy, I think it was like a dark, like ink blue type of cardigan with pockets. It was $20. Marked down for the day, it would have been $10. There was like this little snag over here on the shoulder. And I took it up to the register and I asked, like, do you guys take off any more for, this and that? Because I figured like it was like a piece hanging. It's like one of those situations, like if you just cut it, you would be okay. But at the same time, I was like, but do I still want to spend $10 on this? Because the composition of the sweater was 100% nylon, right? But this one The composition of this sweater is 60% cotton, 30% nylon, and 10% wool. So the contents of this sweater was better than that one, and I was getting this one for $3. It's really, really nice and cozy, and I don't care that it's a Walmart brand. The contents of it alone is way better than because it was from Free People. So I got a better deal for something that was a better quality. And I'm finding when I look around in the thrift stores that they're up pricing for, Free People, Zara, H&M, because these are like very popular names that people are going for, but the composition of them does not justify the price. And so because that's Free People, I'm supposed to pay this much for it, where I'm getting this brand that's sold in Walmart, but the composition is much better and is better quality. Like, what? What? Today I have it on. I mean, I literally wore it today, and I put my raincoat on top because it's been raining all day and it's still raining, and I was perfectly fine. I was warm, had no problems at all because of the cotton, because of the wool. But already just bought it yesterday, washed it, dried it. Look at it. Look at it. Very good condition. The zipper, it zips up. I had it zipped up. Very good condition. I also came out with two ties. Tie number one, Versace, Versace, Versace. It was $6.99, but of course it rang up half price. Versace, made in Italy. When I picked this up, it had a cleaner's tag on it, and the date on that cleaner's tag was 2023. I think that's what it said, like 2023. And it is 100% silk. I've washed it, ironed it, and everything. So I scored this one, which is absolutely gorgeous. It has like that, I don't know, like a Merlot type of brown. You have like a burnt orange, marigold, yellow. Then you have the Medusa. This will look so good with like denim. Absolutely love that. And then I brought home this tie with this beautiful olive green and this red. This is a Chicago brand. This one is a mixture of polyester and silk, but it says Cone and Stern Inc. Town and Campus Shop Chicago. So a win for the home team. This one I think was also maybe like $5.99, $6.99. And I'm like, this is a lot. Like $6.99, $5.99 for like ties and stuff. I'm like, this is pretty pricey. I think after everything rang up, it was like $9 and some change yesterday. So I did good. And then today, I did pick up these pants here from the men's section. It is a Kenneth Roberts, I don't know, Kenneth Roberts Platinum. It is a size 34 by 32. The composition of it is 95 and something quarters wool and 5 and something quarters cashmere. And it was $8.49. And so I bought these pants in very good condition. With everything that I bought today, with that 3 off 10, I spent like $8 and some change. So the other piece I literally like got for free. This is going to be like a fall and winter pant. And so I'm here for it. I'm not like going into the thrift store like being a label whore or anything like that. It's about the composition and the makeup of the items that's going to do it for me. The Tommy Hilfiger was slightly label whorish, but it was the nostalgia behind it. The Versace, I mean, hey, you couldn't pass it up, right? $3 and some change, and it's a tie. You couldn't pass that up, right? But for the most part, like, I'm not going in there being like a label whore, but the finds, I'm trying to go in for the pieces, y'all. I'm trying. And then last but not least, let me set that on here because that's hasn't been washed. Then last but not least, I purchased this paisley tie in this beautiful burgundy, and you cannot have a tie without paisley. None of my other ties have any paisley on it. It was $2.99, but the yellow tags were discounted. So when I went up to the register, I didn't know it was discounted, and it rang up like, I guess maybe like half the price. And so my $3 off 10 was not going through because the subtotal was $9.98. So the guy at the register, I was like, what can I do? Because, like, I want to use this. And then, I'm like, I didn't, I'm giving this whole spiel, but it's really authentic, right? I'm not really trying to get over, but at the same time, I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? So he goes and makes another tag for $1.99 just so I can go over that threshold so I can use my 3 off 10, and the whole total of it all came out to be like $8 and some change. So that was a score. So these are the two newest purchases that have to go in the wash. And that is my haul. So tell me what y'all think about the haul in the comments below. I think I did really, really well. Tomorrow is New Year's, and so I am on a no buy, and I think I've done enough damage that is going to satisfy me until February, and then we'll kind of pick this up and see what we can do, because I have not, as of yet, found any men's jeans. I thought I found a pair of men's jeans that would work. They were a Gap size 32, but I couldn't get them buttoned up. They were tight on my legs because I had on joggers, but my main concern was that they were able to button up, and for whatever reason, they were too small at a size 32. But they were the only jean that I found that was in really good condition and a nice, clean, dark wash that I can cut to make them into jorts. And even those were well over like $10 and stuff. And so we'll be on the hunt for some really nice jeans from the men's department. I was looking for shorts and I didn't see any unless I overlooked them, but I would just kind of rather just find some men denim shorts that I can wear as a jort without, cutting them, but we'll see. And so, yeah, that is my haul, and that is my thrift with me. I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the vlog as well, because if you did you thumbs up? And if you are not subscribed, have you subscribed to the channel? I would love to have you. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.